Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. Sweeney from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? What's the date? Date is 11th November 2017. Time right now is 11:32 in the evening. All right. Where is it? Let me. Okay. Today, I just want to share with you interview tips because I keep getting asked this question from people who especially go for interviews. Now, the strategies that I'll be recommending here, and my doggy is here. The strategies that I'll be recommending here, both the doggies, come here. Okay, this is Shoshi and this is Bobo. Shoshi and Bobo. Man, Bobo, you become heavy, man. Fucking hell. Oh, cute Bobo. Oh, cute. Oh, cute Bobo. Okay, okay, you go play. Play now. Play. Oh, sorry. Go inside. Go inside. Okay. So what I was telling you is people keep asking me interview tips. What can they do in order to ace the interview? And you know, in as much as I would like to give people all the information for free, the fact of the matter is you cannot have one size fits all for everyone. It's just not humanly possible. And the second thing is there is no standard stock answer that you can give everyone because everyone has a different personality. There's a different job description. There's a different environment that you're going. You need to know whether your resume matches you, matches your personality, matches your natural self, your weakness, your strengths, matches what the employer wants, matches what the company wants, what the corporation wants, and the industry wants. So there are quite a number of factors that come into play. However, if I were to jot down the interview into just 4 major criterias or factors, it would be this. The first answer that I ask all people to prepare is at least, say, 700 words, 750 words. That's roughly around 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. Tell me something about yourself. Now, for children, that is, you're talking of youngsters that have just passed out of college, tell me something about yourself can go in a sequence like where I was born, then about the family, then school, then high school, then college, then internship, then first job. That's how it goes. It goes in a chronological sequence. If you're talking of a child-like approach for adults, it would go the same way, starting with where you're born, your schooling, your high school, your college, your first job, second job, third job. It goes on until where you are today. And then it finally moves on to your educational highlights, some of your achievements. You can move on to personal hobbies, and finally you can encapsulate as to why you are applying for the job or why you think you should be selected for the job. So that's tell me something about yourself. And this is how I normally do it with children. However, if I'm working with professionals, industry professionals, I ask them to give me the answer, which is what I call the elevator pitch. What would you say if you met the CEO of a company in an elevator? What would you say? So it should normally be one line, one sentence. Now this one takes a lot of digging to do. It's not like, for example, let's say one of the areas that I tell people is you just tell them, what are you good at? What do you stand out? Now, it cannot apply for everyone. The reason being, I'll tell you the reason being. Let's say, for example, you're good at engineering and you met the CEO of an engineering company. If you had a 30 seconds pitch, and if you'd say that, my name is, let's say, Mark Goddard, and I am a high performance engineer. So the CEO would say, that's good for you. Nice to know you. All the best. So it's the point I'm trying to tell you is there's no standard answer for everyone. So when I'm dealing with people who are moving into a, say, advanced level interview, you're talking of intermediate and senior levels, you have to say something that makes you stand out. And in order to find out the one thing that makes you stand out, you need to go through your whole resume, your whole life, your entire existence, and come out with that one thing, that one line, that floors people. One of the thumb rules that I tell people is, imagine you have 4,000 people. 4,000 people who are standing outside the door, and each one is going to come in and say exactly the same thing. So I'm hardworking, I have finished my engineering, or I've spent 15 years in this company, or I'm a go-getter, I'm a fast learner, I have been very ambitious, I work more hours, whatever. So you need to think of something that makes you truly stand out, and that should come into tell me something about yourself. Please don't repeat the same thing that you put on the CV. Please don't tell the cliche stuff like, I was born in India, I completed my schooling, I work for this company, and blah, blah, blah. It's so boring. Forget it. Okay? It should always be measurable, tangible, specific, and it should be value-oriented for the person who is employing you. And please, one thing which is very important, do not think that you can fool a guy who's smarter than you, who earns more than you, who has been in the industry even longer than you have, who has interviewed thousands of candidates. Don't think that you can fool him because you're a genius. And one of the best ways for you to know where you stand in an interview is take your camera, put it on, face it, and talk to it. And you'd get to see how amazing you are. And I can tell you 99.99% of the time, these people are simply stupid, unbearable, unemployable. It's a disaster. Okay, so the first one is tell me something about yourself. The second one, which is very important, is which people cannot answer. You'd be very surprised people cannot answer this one, is tell me your strengths. And you always end up with stupid answers like, I am hardworking, I am focused, I am customer driven, I focus on the bottom line, I work very hard, I have results, blah, blah, blah. That is not your strength. Please do not say the cliche stuff. People are tired, they're fed up, they need a certain amount of freshness. Now, obviously, you'd ask me, so Lloyd, what do I tell something new? What do I say? What do I say? Should I say that I read Stephen Covey's books? Should I say that I am leadership based? I believe in the thought leader process, or I believe in thinking out of the box. Ugh. Please, once again here, no standard stockpile answer for everyone. Everyone's different. Now it comes down to weakness. This one is, I feel like slapping myself when I hear people answer this. When I ask people, what is your weakness? Always I get this answer as a weakness. I work so hard that, they have to kick me out of the office. I am completely obsessed with my work. And that is sometimes looked upon as a battle. Please, people are not stupid. They're not born yesterday. Stop giving a hidden fake strength as your weakness. Okay? Stop putting, and some of them have this, I'm a perfectionist. Oh, wow, you're a perfectionist. Wow. Then why aren't you the CEO of the company? Oh. Yeah. So please, when you're talking of weaknesses, be realistic. Obviously, don't say, I get turned on by looking at this or looking at that. That doesn't work. Don't say, I can't get along with people who are not up to the mark. Yeah, you're right. Your standard is right up here. Everyone else is down there. So stop it. Okay. Weaknesses should be evaluated based on, yes, you need to fragment different areas of your life, and you need to pick up the most obvious one. The most obvious, which everyone knows, which is explicit, but obviously shouldn't be the one that doesn't land you the job. Okay. Last, if not the least, this one, nobody has the answer. In fact, it's very hard to get an answer unless you have really, really spent years and years thinking about this, or if you get a professional mentor. Why should I employ you when there are guys better than you, smarter than you, much more experienced than you, have greater recommendations than you have, and the industry respects them much more? Why should I take you? Almost nobody has an answer to this. If you can get the answer to this one, you got yourself the job. So the 4 questions which you must prepare to kind of help you at least pass through a basic interview is tell me something about yourself, give me your strengths, give me your weakness, and last but not least, tell me why should I employ you. If you can get the answers to these 4, you can get a job literally anywhere, at least from the first hire of the interview. And then when you're talking the second, third, and fourth, second and third, then that's a cakewalk. So please try to focus on these questions. Make it a point that you take a video and record yourself, have a professional evaluate you, and stop thinking that you're smarter than the interviewer. You are not smarter. You do not have more experience than they have, and you're not the cutting edge technology of this planet. So unless and until you really spend time with your mentor, with your coach, or with someone who is better and smarter than you, and you analyze these 4 questions, I doubt that you'll ever make it through an interview, unless, of course, your CV is so exceptional that nobody can, ignore it. So I hope these basic interview tips have helped you. If you like this video, please like and share. Also, if you like, subscribe. If you have any questions, send it to me on loy@loymachedo.com or put it in the comment section below. And yes, don't forget, if you want to contribute to this channel, please, you can pay $1, $5, anything to loy@loymachedo.com via PayPal. I'll appreciate. And if you want my professional service, you can employ my services through thinkpersonalbranding.com. So this is me, Loy Machedo from loymachedo.com. It's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding, saying goodbye, cheerio, ta-da for now. Take care.